Hello and welcome. Next I'd like to show you that how we can fix that kind of fuel hose and fuel tank leak where this fuel is dropping in this our fuel tank hose, and now I am speaking this fuel adding hose what is in that area where is this fill and where we normally drain in this fuel in this fuel station when we pump new gasoline and diesel to our fuel tank. And this area is in here, this is fuel tank, and now this hose is now this fuel adding hose, what is not this pressurized hose. There is only idea that when we add gasoline and diesel it goes down and then it drains to fuel tank. And now in here we have leak. Okay, and how to fix that? First, couple of warnings. This is extremely dangerous part because this is gasoline and it is extremely highly flammable and dangerous thing. And if we have fire, this pipe and hose start to fire right away, and that's we can't use any grinding or sanding or any cutting thing or no any welding or gas welding, because then we will burn and we will explode our car and maybe our house, and that's we need to use some other thing. And I have now idea that I am planning to add in here new plastic this pipe, and I will join this my plastic pipe to against this metallic fuel pipe using my Sika gasket glue item, and then I have some clamps and I close that thing in with my clamps. Okay, and then let's go to look my clamps closer. Okay, and next I am planning to do so that when I am planning to fix and close that leak in this fuel pipe hose, that I have in here specific, remember this is specific hose, and this is like this oil tank hose what those farms and those countryside farmers use when they pump oil in some tank to some another tank, and we can purchase in that kind of hoses and pipes in any those spare part store who sells those parts to those tractors and what are those bulldozers like Caterpillar and Cat and Komatsu, those big machines. And this is like hydraulic, quite similar to that hydraulic hose, but this hose has been made to transport this gasoline or oil. And remember, this is not normal rubber hose, this is specific hose, and now this hose must be some kind of hose and pipe that it can resist this gasoline and fuel and oil. There must be these things that this has been tested against gasoline and fuel, like in that pipe what come from, by the way, in this there is tank oil, and this pressure resistance is 10 bar, and it is quite big pressure. If we think that in our cars fields there is like 2 bar pressure. Okay, and then of course we need 2 clamps that I can insert that my hose in covering this fuel pipe, and then when I like to install that in this area, we need to go to check that how this fits in this fuel tank area next. Okay, and now I have managed to see that there is couple of holes in here, and there is always this wet gasoline in here, this pipe. And let's look closer that we can see those holes. Okay, and then when I look at fuel pipe hose, I can see that there is full that kind of big hole in here, and I have to tap and close that hole. And here is also second hole, but we can see that there is now 2 holes, and I need to close these holes because this gasoline is going out in through those holes. Okay, and then we continue. Okay, and here is this my fuel tank hose, where I am planning to insert this my new covering pipe, and I am planning to insert that in that area. Now it seems that I need to cut little bit this my hose, something like that it is in that amount, and then I can insert that in here. Okay, and next I need to cut that my pipe, and also because I'll need to cover this my pipe, I need to cut this my pipe also in that area that I can insert in here. And next let's go to do that next. Okay, and then I need to cut this my pipe in that area, and I insert that in my workbench in this position in here, and then I cut that using my metal saw in that way that I insert that in here, and then a little bit cutting. Okay, good. Now I have this suitable part in here, and then I think that I need to cut this my cover in here that I can insert. I do new cut in here, and for that job I insert my pipe in here in that way, and then again I use this metal saw and I cut in that position now in this. Okay, good. And now I think that maybe this some other way in here could be better, that if I cut in that position this my thing that way. Now it works well. Okay, here. It is almost ready. Okay, now it's fine. Now it's fine, and now we can look it closer. What this looks like. It is in here, and now this my cover is almost ready, and in that area I am planning to add glue, and for that job we need again excellent and specific Sika brand. Where is this logo? This is excellent brand, and this is special glue Sika seal gasket for this suitable for engines, and best in that thing is that this is like gasoline resistant. It resists gasoline, and we need now glue what resists gasoline, and I know that this Sika seal gasket is excellent for that job, or something similar glue what is gasoline and oil resistant. Okay, and that I will use later when I install that in there, and then we go to check that how this my thing works. And there are my clamps, and let's go to fuel tank area next. Okay, and there is this my hose area. And here is this my rubber, and I am planning to install that in this way in here, indirectly, like in that way. This is my target. Okay, and it actually fits there quite well. And then I am planning to insert these fasteners in that area, and then it's tight. Okay, and next I little bit cut that in here, that it fits in here nicely, and I will do that next. Because now this part, it takes now contact in here, and I need to cut that area a little bit. Okay. Okay, and then I take that corner part away in here. Now it's almost away. Okay, good. And now this my cover is quite nice. And then I need to take my metal brush that we go to clean this fuel tank hose next. Okay, and here is this my fuel tank cover, and it goes in here very nicely in that way. It goes in there good in that way, and then I insert that here in that way good. And then next part is to take this old rust and corrosion away and clean carefully this all dirties away in that area, because next I am planning to add in here this my Sika seal gasket in that area, and in that area we can't use any fire, heat or any grinding, because this is gasoline and it is like explosive and extremely flammable liquid and gas. I can smell all time in here gasoline smell in here, and that's I need to work in outside. You can hear cars what comes from road, because I need to keep my door open, because this gasoline is extremely harmful gas to our head and brains. Okay, that's we need to work outside. Okay, this is good. Okay, and then we continue. Okay, and then here is my this rubber cover, and then I have opened one of these clamps, and it happens so that when we have this clamp in here, I take my tool and I only rotate that so long that this part opens in that way. And finally, when I have opened that enough, this thing opens like in that way. Okay, now it is still okay. Now it's open. And then my idea is that when I insert that my cover, then I insert this my clamp in that way, and then I fasten that, and then my glue, that area will be full of this Sika gasket glue. And okay, and next I will do so that I insert that my Sika seal gasket glue in this fuel tank. But before of that, we need to go to clean carefully this fuel tank with this cotton cloth material, and let's go to do that next. Okay, and here is this my fuel tank hose, and there is all time leaking this gasoline. Now I clean that, and next I will add in that area full of this Sika seal gasket. It's my next job. Okay, and here I have this Sika seal gasket, and there is also my compress that I compress that. And remember, in that area we can install only gasket and glue what is gasoline or oil resistant, no any others, because if we use in here normal silicone, then this gasoline wipes and throws away this glue very fast, because gasoline is excellent cleaner. Now I clean again this gasoline away, and then I start to insert this my Sika gasket special glue in that area, and this is red, and I will now, this is my glue, and I will add that all areas in here, because this is excellent. And then I will add this my plastic cover in here next. Okay, and now there is this Sikasil gasket glue, it is all areas, and then I insert this my plastic and this rubber cover, what is this pressurized hose, and in that way I will install it in here. It goes nicely in that way. Okay, now it looks good, excellent, it is in there. And next step is that I insert my metallic clamps in here, and they keep that in right position. It's my next task. Okay, and soon we continue. Okay, and here we have these metallic clamps, and next I will install these clamps in here, and it happens so that I a little bit open that in here, and it comes in that road, it is in there good. Then I a little bit move that in here, I a little bit move that, then I will fasten these parts in here. This is first one, and there is second one that comes in here, and here, and now it is too good. And then I take my screwdriver, and I fasten these clamps together that way. Excellent, looks good. It starts to fasten, and then when I have fastened these two clamps, we continue then. Okay, and now I have managed to insert these clamps, this first one, and there is second, and then I continue my fastening, and these clamps must be fastened so tight that they take contact to this metallic hose. It is the thing, and then that one, and then this my joint is tight, and I can guarantee that this hose and then this glue will works, because both are this gasoline resistant. And finally, it's good to do in here this joint that all areas are tight in that way. And this is very gasoline sealant proof. And then when this job is ready, we need to wait then 24 hours, and after that we can add first time this gasoline, because this Sikasil glue, it takes like 1 day or 24 hours time to dry, and then it is resistant against gasoline and diesel. Okay, and this was this information that how we can fix these holes in our fuel line, and thank you for watching, and have a nice day to you.